What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, for the first time, we checking out Estonia. But we in Estonia right now. Shout out to Miss Alika, I believe, Eurovision. She's in my top 10. She got a great voice. So Estonia, you got a great singer over there representing the country. But finna check out these places. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into it. Let's see what we got, Estonia. Oh, what is that? Under the water? Was that an underground castle? Or something? That looked interesting.
Estonia. Many people love to spend their vacations close to their loved ones, away from the city chaos, where they can find a peaceful spot to find themselves or fall in love with nature. For people who love to get engaged in the historical background of the place and explore the diverse cultures, Estonia is one of the places worth visiting. Estonia, a beautiful country in Northern Europe, is full of history and culture. It has a rich cultural heritage, and you can experience the traditional and modern angles of Estonian culture in their festivals, workshops, and museums. This historical country is completely unique from all other European countries due to its connection with nature and extra friendly and accepting people. For Estonia, nature is the king. You can experience the untouched, easily accessible, and wild nature if you visit this country. If you're planning a trip this year, Estonia is the best choice. It is very sparsely populated, and many people don't even consider Estonia for their trip, as they like the city's chaos more than spending time with culture and nature. It is also one of the safest countries in the world. The best time to visit this place is during late spring or summer, when the weather is perfect to make your visit mesmerizing. Welcome to Travelmoji.
Shout out to Travelmoji. Make sure y'all go check them out. They look like they got a lot of different countries that they do videos on.
Access the world. In today's video, we will take you on a virtual journey to Estonia, and together we will explore the top 10 places to visit in Estonia.
Nice.
Number 10, Narva Castle.
Narva.
It is the most beautiful place in Narva and stands on the Narva River, which divides Estonia and Russia.
Almost remind me of Visby. How that is. It almost remind me of Visby, the wall.
Beautiful place in Narva and stands on the Narva River, which divides Estonia and Russia. The castle has an extensive collection of artifacts and items from various periods to showcase the history of Narva and the castle itself.
So Russia
this castle was built around 700 years ago, but was destroyed during World War II. Now it has been renovated again to show the importance of Estonia to the people, whether local or tourist. There are some modern exhibits also with quite a lot of history explained. So if you're a medieval history enthusiast, this is the place you are going to love.
That look interesting, for sure. 1700s. I wonder how long it took them to rebuild it, though. That's interesting. That's going to be interesting to see. Narva.
Number 9, Kadriorg Art Museum.
Kadriorg.
While visiting this place, you can see the art museum and the Baroque palace at the same time. It is like a combo offer.
Oh, that looks nice lit up. It's a very beautiful
palace, and some rooms are simply stunning. The Grand Hall has 2 large fireplaces with an amazing mural on the ceiling. There are also concerts and other performances organized in the main hall. Not only this, but there is an exhibition on Flemish art also that is extremely magnificent, and the explanatory notes are quite entertaining. So even if a couple of centuries old paintings do not excite you that much, just the interior of this place is totally worth the visit.
It looked real nice. I think it's cool seeing like the little art exhibits and stuff. Look at that. Oh, that didn't even look real.
Rakvere Castle.
Rakvere
Castle is a perfect place to spend your day learning more about the history and town of Rakvere.
Rakvere. This little castle kind of remind me of the Alamo a little bit.
It is a well-preserved
like
castle
the front
with
of
torture
it.
chambers. And some people also call it a haunted castle. It dates back to the 5th or 6th century. Although the castle is quite small, there are plenty of fun activities that you can enjoy with your kids too. You can catch the glances of live animals, do archery, watch some educational shows, and grab medieval food and drinks.
Okay, that's definitely more than you can do in the Alamo, because the Alamo, it was just like a quick tour. You walking around, you know, you read some stuff here and there. But it seems like you can do a lot in there. That's pretty cool. Wonder when was this destroyed or built too. I like how they got it lit up at night. That's pretty nice. Look at that. And it sits by itself, lit up.
Number 7, Yagala Waterfall.
Yagala?
This place is worth the visit if you're in Estonia during winters. Seeing the frozen waterfall sitting right next to the flowing one is a pretty good experience that you might not want to miss. But even if you are there in the summer season, you can stand under the waterfall to cool down from the heat of the country. This place offers unique and spectacular landscapes throughout the year. So it does not matter when you are visiting this place.
Peaceful down there.
There are also a good amount of trails to follow that lead to beautiful sights of nature. But do remember to try not to jump, as it is very shallow and you might break a bone.
Yeah.
And also, if you're planning to visit this place, make sure to arrive early, and especially not on weekends, as it's quite popular among the locals as well.
I mean, they got a good shot before everybody got out there. Then I see a few people over there on this little clip. Look like they got, they got a place you can park right there. I see it. But
Number 6, Lenusadam, or Seaplane Harbor. It is always enjoyable to find museums built in historic buildings, just like this old seaplane harbor that almost collapsed from neglect. It is a gorgeous building and really interesting museum with a lot of interactive exhibits and unique maritime artifacts. Originally, it was built in 1916 to protect St. Petersburg. It is one of the most significant engineering and technical accomplishments of the 20th century, due to its massive dome and no supporting pillars. The museum has much interesting naval hardware from boats, a seaplane, Estonian naval information, artillery pieces, and even a real submarine.
Dang, yeah, this would be cool to look at. Look at all that.
Lembit on display. This place is a real gem in the city of Tallinn.
Yeah, that look nice. That museum. Look pretty cool. I've never been on a seaplane, a water plane, whatever they called it. That would be interesting.
Number 5, Tallinn Town Hall.
Tallinn Town Hall.
Tallinn Town Hall has a spirit of medieval times.
I've checked out Tallinn.
In the main square of Tallinn. It is a beautiful building with really beautiful squares.
I either checked out Tallinn or I've heard of it before.
A magnificent local market. If you're visiting this place near Christmas, you will see the town hall decorated with magnificent lights and might feel like you have entered a fairy tale. The town hall is surrounded by beautiful houses, which are painted in different colors. There are many fancy restaurants around the place.
Look at that. Okay, I feel like I might have checked out Estonia before. If I have, it's probably been one video.
Number 4, Leemaa National Park. Leemaa National Park is a great huge park with several amazing hiking trails. This place was once a hydroelectric power plant in Estonia, which later shut down. Thanks to the beautiful nature and combination of the ruins that make this place mystical and mysterious. This is the perfect place for photographers.
Look at those colors.
There are walking trails along the seaside, which are not so difficult, which means you can also get suntan while being there and enjoying this place as a beach. There is also a lake inside, and you can just take off your shirt and dip it in. In a nutshell, it is a relaxing place and quite close to nature where you can sit back and enjoy a picnic.
Do look peaceful out there. Look at that, that's nice. They got that grass cut nice out there too. Nice.
Number 3, Kasmu Village.
Kasmu Village.
A small coastal village in the north of Estonia, Kasmu is a place
I like the fact that, I ain't gonna, there's some other countries in Europe, they have a lot of greenery, but Estonia, this how different they are. Like, they got like these autumn colors just popping out like crazy.
You can connect directly with nature. Also known as the Captain's Village, this place used to be home to a marine school back in the 19th century. Even though it is a small village, it offers as many things to do in touristy spots as any other big city. You can visit the Kasmu Museum to learn about the significance of this place, hiking trails to spend some time with nature,
look peaceful
a
out
lighthouse
there.
to catch some pretty landscape views, and of course the beaches. This place definitely has something to offer to everyone, and that is why we highly recommend you to visit this during your visit to Estonia.
That looked very peaceful out there. But a marine school, I wonder what all that, how long ago that was. Which it looked like they still got some stuff out there.
Pärnu. It is a resort city in southwestern Estonia that is less known by the people. Pärnu is the biggest and most beautiful beach in this country.
There.
This city is celebrated especially for its sandy beaches, various restaurants, cocktail bars, and a number of spas. The diversity of nature in this place are so amazing and are so well preserved, which makes this resort city way more special than other cities. But this city is not just about beaches. It has a lot to offer once you step into it.
A lot of history there.
Within this small city, there are several parks, museums, a zoo, many churches, water parks, and many other touristy spots, which are all worth the visit. So we would recommend that you take at least 2 days to visit each and every place in this city, as it has some unique taste, different from the whole of Estonia.
They got a tent in the water? I ain't never seen that.
Number 1, Tallinn Old Town. What makes Tallinn different than any other European country is that this place has managed to preserve its medieval structures and the spirit of its tradition and culture. Recently, Tallinn has celebrated 800 years since the city was first mentioned in the literary texts. It is also included in the UNESCO World Heritage, which shows what a precious space this is. The city plan from the 13th century is still intact, which makes Tallinn Old Town a recognized landmark. You can walk around the town square in the original cobblestone streets, which will lead you to the medieval churches and merchant houses that date back to the Middle Ages. It's simply fascinating. There are several spots to visit in the Old Town, due to which this place makes up the number 1 spot on our list.
Oh. Tallinn Old Town. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of Tallinn. All in all, this was pretty nice. I enjoyed this. This was real cool to see. Yeah, Estonia, I'm going to have to check out more. Gonna have to check out some more different things. So if you're from Estonia, like to send me some requests, you can drop them in the description or the comments section below. Usually the links get there, they don't. But if you tell me the title, I can search it up, stuff like that. But definitely interested in learning more about Estonia. But like I said, on Saturdays, gonna be trying to do new countries, at least 1 or 2, just to learn and see the differences. Cause I know Europe got some hidden gems. I've been learning about Poland. I've been doing Romania, Lithuania, those different countries that I don't normally do. But just seeing how much they have to offer as well, they're definitely some best kept secrets. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send out those recommendations. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.